Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Raye and welcome to Raye's Budget. Guys, in today's video we are going to be doing something a little bit different. I don't know if all of you or any of you watched my last week's video where I was setting up my binders for the fall, but one of the binders that I set up, which is my high priority sinking funds binder, is pretty stuffed and I can't even close it. So what we're going to be doing today is going ahead and pulling out a lot of those funds and replacing them with some of my transfer slips. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, then please stay tuned. Happy Tuesday, guys. I hope all is well. I hope all of you are having a wonderful start to your week. I know this is a surprise. This is a Tuesday video. Yes, it is. I wanted to, at first, honestly, what I was going to do is just go ahead and condense my high priority sinking funds binder off camera. But I decided to go ahead and take you guys along with me so that I can go ahead and get this done. Now, I was watching Jenna B, one of the Two Sister B's videos last week, and she was talking about how she needs to find a way to condense a lot of the actual cash that she's using. And she did mention that a lot of people like to watch folks stuffing actual cash, which I think is so true. I need to get to a point to where I'm not having a lot of cash in my home as well. So it's still a work in progress, or I'm still trying to think of how I'm going to do it. But definitely starting in January, when it comes to my high priority sinking funds, I'm going to be doing things a lot differently. But with that said, guys, if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Raquel, but you can call me Raye. On this channel, we do all things budgeting, cash stuffing, saving, and we pay off debt. If you like that type of content, then please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and smash that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're a returning supporter, hey guys, hey, all is well. Thank you guys for actually joining me for this impromptu video, okay? So I have this really pretty binder here that I am going to be noting how much money I am going to be putting in the bank for each of the high priority sinking funds that we're going to be pulling out. Now, I am going to keep them in one actual bucket in my account, but I want to keep track, and I'll find a better tracker to use after this video. But for now, I just need to note down how much I'm pulling out of each sinking fund to put into the bank. And guys, check this out. This is the sinking fund binder. This is my high priority one that cannot close up. And the main culprits are, I think, Christmas and my 6-month insurance. So I already have my handy dandy transfer slip sitting right there. And for those of you who are new, I created transfer slips so that I don't have to use the actual paper prompt bills. All you have to do is whatever money you're pulling out, you use the transfer slip exactly like a check. You put the amount that you are putting in the bank inside of that box, pay to the order of. You can put it whatever you want. I always put the bank. And then in the memo part, I am going to put what sinking fund I am pulling the funds out of, just as an FYI. So the first thing we are going to do is open this up. And this is probably going to be a short video, guys. I was going to do this in my October budget with me, but I'm just going to do the budget with me via my community tab. I'm going to just put some pictures up, and that's going to be it. So back to school, we just started restuffing back to school. It's pretty thin, so we're going to leave that one alone. The same thing goes for subscriptions, where we just started restuffing that one as well. Thanksgiving, we're going to go ahead and pull the money out for Thanksgiving, even though that's right around the corner. I'm just going to put the funds into my savings account. So we have, you know what, let's do this first. Let's write Thanksgiving. And we have 51, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $309 for Thanksgiving. Let me put the funds into the cash tray. And did I make enough room? No, I did not. And what we're going to do is really easy. You take a transfer slip. Let me get my pen out. And we are going to put today's date, which is the 20. Today's the 29th, but you guys are going to see this on the 30th, just as an FYI. 28, no, the 29th, I'm sorry. And we're going to be putting 309 in the bank. And we're just going to put bank. And the memo is Thanksgiving. And that is it for Thanksgiving. We're just going to stuff this in here. Next, we have escrow. I think I'm going to leave escrow alone for right now. We're going to go ahead and pull out the funds for Candle Day, but I'm not going to give this one a transfer slip. I'm just going to put this money up until it's time for me and my daughter to go to Bath and Body Works annual Candle Day event. So I'm going to set this money off to the side. And we'll probably start restuffing this probably November or December. Card tags we're going to leave alone as well because we just started stuffing this one again. This is the big one, car insurance premium, guys. Let's go ahead and pull this money out. And let's write car insurance. And for anyone that is new, me and my husband, we are 6 months ahead on our monthly car insurance bill. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Yep, we are 6 months ahead on our car insurance bill. And guys, I cannot wait to go over with you guys what our goals are for 2026. It does involve our bills, but we'll talk more about that probably in about late October, early November. So car insurance has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. $431 for car insurance. So let's go ahead and put this into the cash tray. And I will actually be taking these funds to the bank as soon as I'm done with this video. Okay, now let's pull out a transfer slip. And this is my Ladybug transfer slip, which I think is so freaking cute. And we are going to put today's date, 9/29, $431 for car insurance. It's going into the bank. And I'm going to put memo car insurance. I'm just going to abbreviate it. I'm going to put this in here. Next, we have Christmas. And let's see what we have in Christmas. I told you guys this one is pretty thick as well. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. What's that? 380. Let me count that one more time. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Yes, 380 for Christmas. So let's go ahead and put this into the cash tray. I'm so happy I'm doing this because I did not like the fact that I could not close up my binder, y'all. So that is that. And then let's go ahead and get out another transfer slip. Isn't it cute? These are, what are they called? Jellyfish. So we are going to put today's date, 9/29. Christmas is getting 380. And it's going into the bank. We're going to put Christmas down here. Put this into the envelope. Now, as far as car maintenance is concerned, do I want to... Self-care, there's nothing in there. I'm always going into self-care. And then car maintenance. I still haven't got my oil change. Just as FYI, I'll do it this weekend. But I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this out anyway. And I'll just use the debit card to pull the money for the oil change. So, let's go ahead and write down car maintenance. And I definitely need to put a tracker inside of this one for car maintenance, since I pull it in and out, pull from it at least every 3 months to get my oil change or whatever I need to do for my car. Car maintenance has 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. $138 for car maintenance. And let me get a tracker, guys. Give me one moment. Okay, here is a tracker for car maintenance, guys. I'm going to put it right here at the top. Car maintenance. And what did I say I had? $138. So we're going to start at $138. And this is $9.29. So let's go ahead and put this in here. 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s. Okay. Now let's get a transfer slip. But first, let me go ahead and put this in here. A little tight. Okay, so let's go ahead and get my Daisy transfer slip, and we are going to put today's date, 9/29, 138 for car maintenance. It's going into the bank, and memo is car maintenance. And I may not even use this for car maintenance. I'll probably just use the tracker and track that way. The other ones like Christmas, car insurance, Thanksgiving, I don't pull out of those until the actual event comes up, which is typically later on in the year. So there's really no need for me to have a tracker for those. And I typically use up all the money anyway. There's typically no money left over for me to use. So what we're going to do now, let's see if we can close this bad boy. Ha-ha! And we can. Ta-da! Let me put this off to the side. And what we're going to do now really quick is add up what we are taking to the bank and make sure that is what we have here. So we have $309 for Thanksgiving, $431 for car insurance, $380 for Christmas, and $138 for car maintenance. That is a total of $1,258. So let's move that off to the side. And let's make sure we have $1,258 here, guys. Here we go. So that's $5,100. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60. So that's 560. Now for the 10s, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 470 in tens. Now we have our fives, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10. 110 in fives. And lastly, we have our ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. $18 in ones. And we are right on $1,258. All of this money is going to the bank, and I now have more room in my high priority sinking funds binder to put more money in. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment below. If you're new to my channel and you're liking what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button before you leave, because we would love to have you here. And guys, I will talk to you on Sunday during our very first weekly cash stuffing and savings video. I hope to see you guys there. Have a great rest of your week. God bless. Bye, guys.